Alright, so guys, right here, courtesy of Hutch, we got a nice look at the customization. So I'm going to hold it right here. This is actually the main menu, and right here you guys can see the attachments that you're going to get. You're going to get the extended mags, which is quite obvious, the dual mag, which I'm not sure what that is. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be something very similar to the dual mags we've seen in World at War. I don't know. The ACOG side is pretty obvious. The red dot side, obvious. Reflex scope, it's going to be a different kind of scope. I'm thinking almost as like a sniper scope, and just going to make it a bit more long range than the ACOG, maybe less shaky, maybe you can hold your breath. The master key is the shotgun that we got, the shotgun attachment that we got for most assault rifles, or all the assault rifles in Modern Warfare 2. The flamethrower right here is a brand new attachment, and Hutch actually chose this one, I'm guessing. And basically it is what it is. It's a flamethrower. The infrared scope looks to be like the thermal scope, I'm thinking. Grenade launcher is actually the most money, so that's really awesome. People actually have to invest all their money just to get the bitchiest thing in the game, and the most overpowered attachment, which you got at level 5 or whatever in the previous games. But the suppressor is obvious too, silenced, and you guys are going to get a bit more coming up, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so here you see the kill streaks of Call of Duty Black Ops. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly, just go over the prices, what they are, basic things. The spy plane is going to be basically the UAV, or the recon plane. It's going to give you the positions on the maps, and it's going to help you guys out a bit. And it's a very team player based perk, or kill streak, I'm sorry, not perk, kill streak. The RC is like the little race car that you're going to get that has C4 taped to it. You can drive it around the map as much as you want. There's no timer on it, and it'll eventually just blow up if you pull down the right trigger when you're near people. However, you are vulnerable. It's as if you're in the laptop for the Predator missile or something like that. So you're vulnerable at the point of using it. The counter spy plane is to counter the normal spy plane, which cuts off the UAV. It makes everything blurry, I'm pretty sure. That's $1,600. The SAM turret, which is also $1,600, or COD points. It's basically, from the picture that I've seen, it's a mini mortar, and you can place it anywhere like a sentry gun, and it'll not just defend the area, it'll shoot across the map or do something like that. I'm not really positive on everything, guys. You know, I haven't been to this. I obviously wasn't at the event. I'm only 17. I live in New Jersey. How the hell would I get over there? And yeah, so I'm just just going things based off the pictures I've seen of them and things I've heard. Care package is obviously the care package. It gives you a random kill streak, one of these ones, or random ammo. The napalm strike is equivalent to the precision airstrike. It's the 3 planes that fly in, and they give you, it pretty much just lays the whole area out, so it's not just the bombs drop and it's over. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little while longer, since napalm is gasoline. I think it's going to burn a little while, so it's going to cut off players and stuff like that. It might be a good thing to use strategically if you want to cut off an area from running to A. If you're, if the team's going to run to A, you just, instead of like killing all of them before they get there and you'll miss a few, you can cut off the area so they might have to run around or something like that, and it might, you could pick them off before they get there. So it could be used very strategically. I'm not really sure. The next one down is the sentry gun. We all know what that is. It's 3,200 points. The sentry gun is basically an automatic turret. To my knowledge, that's going to be the same thing as it was in Modern Warfare 2. Maybe you have to man at this time. I don't know. The mortar team is exactly what artillery was in World at War. It's basically, you call it in a specific area, and mortars are going to fly in and kill everybody and wreak havoc. I do apologize, guys. The timeline is going to run out. I might have to cut off the next one down is the attack helicopter. We all know what that is. It's basically the AI-run helicopter. I call it helicopter. AI-run helicopter. It's going to go around, shoot people, do what it has to do to get you a few kills. It's not going to stay up long with all the rockets that are in this game, but it doesn't seem like stingers locking onto your helicopter and shooting it down in 2 minutes, or 2 seconds for that matter, are really going to be an issue, since everything seems to be free fire. Valkyrie rockets. Valkyrie rockets looks to be equivalent to the Predator missile, and it's a 7 kill streak. It's no longer a 5 kill streak. The difference between the Valkyrie rockets is that it could fly. In addition to going straight down, it could actually fly straight, left, right, everything like that. So you really have much more control over it. You have full control, I like to say. And that's basically it. So the next one down is the Blackbird, which is 4,500 COD points. And the Blackbird, to my knowledge, is going to be very similar to a stealth bomber. Blackbird just sounds very, just very similar to it. I'm just going off the top of my head, guys, and it's going to drop a bunch of not Scud missiles, excuse me, just a bunch of, not sure the name of the missiles, but they're going to scatter around and kill everybody, and it's going to be a nice little kill streak. But I don't really use the stealth bomber too much, but I could see myself using that strategically. Rolling Thunder, not really positive on what that might be. Rolling Thunder used to my knowledge, I think, it used to be like a military call out, and it might actually be some kind of airstrike. Some people actually did say that Woody's gamertag, for that matter, said that it's going to be similar to the Pavlo, because a lot of people did say the Pavlo was coming back. So, yeah, that's that, guys. I'm not really sure about that one too much. The Chopper Gunner. Okay, the Chopper Gunner in this game, according to Hutch, is nothing like the Chopper Gunner in Modern Warfare 2. It's much more realistic. You actually get to see outside of the... it's very similar to Spec Ops, he said. And if you guys don't play Spec Ops, then basically you're actually manning a turret. You're not sitting in there shooting at little red dots. Nothing's red. You actually get to... It's equivalent to manning a minigun in multiplayer on like Wasteland or something like that. You're just sitting in a helicopter shooting down at guys, and it's all awesome. It works out like that, and I think that's much more realistic. It's going to be much more balanced, and I think it's going to be overall a much more fun experience than the normal Chopper Gunner, which is very newbie. The Attack Dogs. Okay, the Attack Dogs from World at War, we all know and love them. If you didn't play World at War, then you don't know and love them. The Attack Dogs were a very fun kill streak. Once I heard the angry German man yell, "The dogs hunger for the flesh of our enemies," or the Japanese man, whatever, I was just so excited. And the dogs they're really much better than the attack helicopter in COD 4. To me, they were a nice 7-kill streak because they could go anywhere besides ladders and stuff like that. And helicopters really couldn't shoot into buildings anyway. So the Attack Dogs are a much better kill streak overall. I think I'm going to be using them quite a lot. So the next thing down is the gunship, and I have no idea what the gunship is, to be honest with